Oh boy. So I just got rear-ended again in a roundabout again by a bloody woman again. And the last time it happened, I actually made it through the roundabout. I made it through. And some crazy bitch actually went over the double dotted lines and side slammed me, and I had to do like Gran Turismo skills just not to kill myself and drive into someone's house, man. So I did like a 180 J turn into the side and parked the car. And I walk out, I'm like, what the hell was that? She goes, didn't you see me? I go, what do you mean I didn't see you? You obviously didn't fucking see me because you ran me, stupid. And she was like full of ouzo because it was Easter. And she's just looking at me with this drunk look like, I said, you fucking asshole. And of all the times I didn't have my goddamn phone, so I couldn't call the coppers and say, look, breath tester, and chuck her in the fucking hole, mate. And then when I rang the constable, I said to him, look, she's completely inebriated. Give her a call. And he gives her a call. I'm just standing there while he's talking. He's like, what are you talking about? You sound pretty pissed to me. You fucking idiot. You did it, didn't you? You did it. And lucky for you, enough time has passed so he can't test you. So you got away with it. And he just looked at me and goes, oh fuck, she got away with it. Oh, I said, you fucker. And I got the fucking fee for it too. Anyway, today it was an old lady who ended me while I'm fully looking at her. As I'm turning around the roundabout, I'm looking at her like, you do see me, right? Okay, so I'm just going to complete the roundabout turn now. You are aware that I'm actually in there and I'm leaving now, okay? Okay, we're good, okay. And then as I leave, I go, oh, well, I made it. And then I hear just, poof, oh, you bitch. The whole fucking car shook. I was like, yep, this is fucked. And then I walked out. I assumed some guy was with her or something. And I was ready for a fucking fight. I assumed that I took the roundabout first, and they were like, fuck this cunt. Took my fucking roundabout turn, I'll show him. I thought it was some fucking road rage or something. Some crazy old bitch just wanted to start shit with me and fuck me over. So I was in fight mode. I come out, he's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh, okay, fair enough. So I was nice about it. I said, by the way, can you move your bloody car? Because I don't want like a third person to join our little party. He's like, oh, okay. Yeah, so that was that. I don't know. I can't believe I was nice about it. I guess I'm not a complete prick after all. So, I was going to be, actually, on a new TV show on Channel 7. It was going to be filmed the last 2 weeks in California, and I didn't go. Well, 2 reasons for that. One, I missed a call for the physical, and I had already gone through, but I did call them back, but they didn't call me back, because it was probably too late, but I didn't care. I did go through, because I can only imagine how boring everyone would be on that show, because it's golf related, so use your imagination. And what happened was they had to pull production yesterday, so it's completely shut down. They're blaming rain, but it's not rain. It's the fucking virus, mate. They had to shut down the entire show because America just passed a law prohibiting gatherings of people more than 50 people, 100. But I think it's like any gatherings whatsoever. So I think I read somewhere that the cast has about 500 people. There's about 50 contestants and the rest of the crew. So they shut it down. And I was fretting over it for like 2 months thinking, oh shit, I missed out and I could have made something out of it, but well fuck, it's not going to happen now. And about 2 months ago, while that was happening, like even though I did miss I was still thinking to myself, I'm not too sure about it because of what's going on in the world with the virus. And I thought, I don't want to catch that shit. And at that time, California already had about 50 infected people. And I was thinking, yeah, that's growing pretty steadily, and that seems to be the epicenter for America, Florida, and California. Again, that's another reason why I don't want to do it. Third reason is because I got a fucked back, but I'll talk about that later. And the thing is, like, one of the commentators, he's been tweeting and talking to media all week saying, oh mate, I'm stuck in the hotel and no one's around, it's only the cast and crew in the hotel. Yeah, that's a bad sign, mate. If no one's in there, that means the network is basically putting you there at everyone's risk. Do you not understand? I mean, if there were people in the hotel, yeah, but if there's no one there and there's solely just putting you there individually in the hotel with no other residents there, yeah, I don't think so. And they thought that, because it's a far away place, it's like in a ranch, for the shooting location, they thought, that'd be safe. It's like isolated. No, it doesn't matter because you're still going to have a live audience of over 200 people watching you while you're doing it. So what are they thinking? You know, I guess because they pumped so much fucking cash into it that they just said fuck, risk it all, and put everyone's life in fucking danger and just go there anyway. So I dodged the fucking bullet, man, because I was going to be on there. And all that time, for the past months, I'm thinking, no, I'm not going to go because it's going to be fucked over there. I know I'm going to get trapped over there, and that's what's happening now. So not only did they have to stop production, God knows if they are in the hotel still, maybe they've been moved to like an isolation fucking point where they have to be checked. And they have to stay in camp somewhere for 2 weeks before they can even leave. Or maybe they can't leave. The restrictions with the Qantas flights coming back and forth, they're restricting everything. So I don't know what flight they're going to come back on. And if they do come back, not only do they have to come back after all that fucking, the shit show they just did, they have to fucking be isolated for another 2 weeks. So fuck that, man. I missed all that garbage. And, if I was on the show, I bet you would have been pretty fun. It's golf related. And, at first I thought it was just going to be like proper golf, but then it turned out to be a little wipeout related, where you smash your face and make a complete jackass out of yourself on TV, good old humiliation TV. And I don't know about you, but I didn't want to make a complete ass out of myself. So, but I wouldn't have anyway, because I think if I had stacked it, I would have just laughed my head off, and I also would have insulted myself, and I don't think the commentators could have insulted me better than I can myself. Short little hairy Indian fucker. Look at him, smash his face. Yeah, beat that. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that I would have just been a complete and utter smartass to everyone on that show, even to the contestants. Just like, are you going to take all day to putt, mate? How happy were you when golf was invented that day? How was it? Did you enjoy it? Shut up, you bastard. Shut up, you old prick. And supposedly while you're trying to putt, they put distractions and obstacles in your way, so some guy jumps out in a military uniform, starts heckling you, and starts going off and just screaming. I would have just looked at him and said, oh, is that how you yell when the kids don't want to get in the van, mate? And just completely rip him apart. Just destroy him. And, they stand in a conga line while you're trying to putt, and I'll be like, alright, just give me the chipper. Who wants to get cracked in the fucking balls? Go for it. Go for it. And go, distract me. Do a conga dance. I'll just smack you right in the balls. See how that feels, you fucks. So that's what I was going to do. And one of the commentators got thrown out, and they put Greg Norman in there instead. And I had a feeling that, I don't know, in my application I actually said Greg Norman like about 50 times. So who knows, maybe they possibly got the idea from me, but like, it would have been hilarious to see Greg Norman there, and I would have just tried to have a beer with him, saying, is Nick Faldo really that much of a dickhead? The answer probably is yes, but I'd suss him out to see if he's actually a bigger dickhead than Nick Faldo. But I don't know, he seems kind of funny to me. And anytime I missed a shot, I would have been like, oh, I'm choking. I'm doing a Greg Norman here, fuck number 2, doing a huge number 2 on the course here. That would have been funny. Yeah, so if they call me and say, hey, since the show's fucking trash now, we're going to remake it next year sometime, like, would you like to be on? Yeah, you know what? I'll get some practice in, and I might just do it. Might as well fucking do it. If you want to see me on there, chuck a like my way, subscribe, and I'll tell you all about it. Oh, God, that was gay to say. Yeah, so just a fucking bullet, mate. It's all good. I don't have to do isolation. I don't have to worry about anything else. It's all fucking good. See yous. I'll talk about my time on TV in some other episode. Anyway, see yous.